Hey, Sandra, are you there? I just wanted to thank you so much for the money to give my mom as a birthday present. You should know that you really didn't have to do that. Wait, what? What money for mom as a birthday present are you talking about? I don't think I know what this is about. Wait, are you telling me that you really don't know what I'm talking about at all? I would have thought that you'd at least have the faintest memory about what it is that I'm referring to. But I'm talking about how it's my mom's birthday soon, and we used your gift to hold a big party for her. So thank you so much for that. That's all I'm trying to tell you. Oh, well, I don't think that I actually did know that her birthday was coming up soon, but, well, in any case, tell her congratulations for me, okay? Well, this was a really big one for her, so I just knew that I wanted to give my mom and dad something really fun to do and to be able to celebrate. So that's why I bought them tickets for a cruise around the world. Isn't that just amazing? You should have seen the look on my mom's face when I told her what her present was. She was just so shocked to get something like that. She was just over the moon for the rest of the night, knowing what she had in store for her. Well, yeah, I guess that someone getting that kind of present would be getting really excited to get that kind of present. But the only question that I have for you is, wouldn't getting your parents a kind of present like that, that is to say a cruise going around the world, well, wouldn't that just cost a ton of money? Oh, yes, it did cost a ton. It's a close fortune. Some might even say, but don't worry. I was able to put together money from a bunch of different places to be able to have given that kind of gift to my parents. After all, to get them both tickets on a cruise like this, going all the way around the world, the total price for them was about $70,000, if you can believe it. It cost you $70,000 to be able to afford the tickets for your parents' cruise around the world? That's a ton of money. Oh, I know it is. But the thing is that my mom has always wanted to go traveling around the world. I remember her telling me that it was always one of her dreams, and so now I'm happy that I just got to help her make that dream come true by giving her this present. I guess you could say that I'm just trying to be the best daughter that I possibly can be, and that is why I'm doing things like buying my parents tickets for a cruise around the world. Aren't I just the best, Sandra? Yeah, I really do think that if you care about your parents so much that you're willing and able to spend that much money on them for such an amazing gift, that is really incredible. You must have been saving up your money for so long to be able to have done this for them. Is that right? And I guess the thing that makes me extra confused, but also really impressed by it all, is that I thought you didn't even have a job. Aren't you basically just a housewife? That's right, I am a housewife. Why do you think that I was coming to you, thanking you for your contribution at the very start of this conversation? There's no way that I would ever have been able to afford something like this for my parents all by myself, you know? I'm sorry, I think I'm a little confused about what you mean when you say that. How exactly do you mean I contributed to this? Well, I just mean that for the $70,000, I didn't have that kind of money at all. In fact, the truth of the matter is that I had to use up your savings to be able to afford their tickets. Sorry, I think that things still aren't exactly clicking for me. What do you mean when you say that you used my savings to buy the tickets for your parents' around the world cruise? Well, I just mean that I know you had a lot of money saved up since I was able to get into your bank account, and I thought that would just be enough to help me get this amazing gift for my parents. I really don't see what there is to even be confused about with all of this. But you mean, are you telling me that you, did you I don't even know what to say right now. Are you telling me that you went into my bank account and used my money for this? Don't you know that I was saving that money for my son to go to college? I can't believe that you would just steal from me so blatantly like that. What is the matter with you? You think I give a crap if your stupid son ends up going to college or not? Obviously, taking care of my mother is way more important than whatever future plans you had for your kid. Did you know that I only ever met your mother face to face once? Do you really think that I would ever use so much money of my savings to buy a gift for someone like that? Not only that, but we hardly even know each other. Did your mom know where the money for her gift even came from? Look, I think that you're forgetting your place here. The fact of the matter is that my mom is your mother-in-law too, so I don't think that you have any right to be getting upset at me like this. After all, it is your job to help take care of her as well. Don't you realize that? You really need to quit being so selfish about all of this and just be grateful that I help you contribute to this. Well, about you trying to tell me why it sounds like I had to pay for all of something that you're taking all of the credit for. And why was I the one who had to pay for it all in the first place? Oh my gosh, if I knew that you were going to make such a huge deal about all of this, I would have never ever bothered telling you in the first place. But I mean, don't you realize what you've done? You've committed a crime. You stole from me. Don't you get that? You are literally a thief. You don't really seem to understand anything about anything, now do you? I mean, really, just who do you think you are accusing me of some horrible crimes like that when I haven't even done anything? How can you say that you've done nothing when you just told me that you robbed me of $70,000? What in the world makes you think that what you did isn't going to count as a crime? I guess that you really haven't considered at all the basic fact of the matter that you and I are family. Don't you know that family stealing from family isn't even recognized as a crime by law? You really are slow if you thought I was just going to walk into this and do something that could have gotten me in trouble. But I just... Wait, what? How does that even work? Why would the law even work that way? That doesn't make any sense at all. I really don't think that you know at all what you're talking about when it comes to that. Look, I don't know what you want me to tell you. Have you ever been in a courtroom before? Do you know how the law works when it comes to this kind of thing? Because I am telling you right now that I am way more up on this kind of thing than you are. I mean, really, did you think that you would be able to outsmart me by taking me to court? Believe it or not, I know exactly what I'm doing. So you can try to run to the police for help, but let me tell you now that they aren't going to raise even a finger to do anything for you at all. So you're really telling me that if I go to the police and I tell them that you stole all that money out of my bank account, that they aren't going to do a single thing about it no matter how much I try to get them to punish you? That's right. That's what I just told you, is it not? I told you that you can't just go to the police and report a family member for stealing from you. The law just simply doesn't recognize that as a crime at all. So no matter what you do, there won't be any point because I can't ever be punished for what I've done. Do you get it now? But, I mean, I still just don't understand why you had to take all this money from me. I mean, why didn't you just go to my brother first? I'm sure that he would have been happy to help you if you were wanting to buy something nice for your parents. I just don't understand what compelled you to zero in on me and try to make me pay for this gift for your parents. I mean, really, I thought that you could have gotten plenty of help from your husband. Oh, yes, you would want me to go and ask your brother for help, wouldn't you? But you should have known better than that. After all, there's no way that I would ever want to ask John for any of his hard-earned money when he is trying to invest it in himself and his company. And as John's wife, that means it's my duty not to bother him with silly requests for money that I know are only going to stress him out more. So I did what any supportive and caring wife would do when trying to help her husband, who is working so hard to provide for me in return. And so anyways, that's basically why I couldn't just go to my husband, your brother, John, to go and ask for money. It just wouldn't have worked out at all. Don't you get that yet? Okay, sure, maybe you had some good reason for not going and asking my brother if he could pitch in for some money and be able to buy your parents that ticket for their around-the-world cruise. But you're still not doing a good job at all of answering my question to you, which is, and I will repeat myself, why is it that you thought that you could just take the money from my account to pay for this gift that you bought from your parents in the first place? I mean, you do realize that that money was something that I had worked long and hard to save up, and that I was saving up for my son to be able to go to college. In fact, I really don't even understand how you even got access to my bank account in the first place when I thought that the only other person who had the login information for that account was my dad. Oh, yes, that's right. You did tell your dad about that account because I know that you were asking him for help in investing that money so that it could get the most return on the money that you were putting away for your son. But you see, the problem with that is that your dad is still quite old-fashioned, so while he was out of the house one day, all I had to do was break into his study and find his little notebook full of all the passwords that he uses for the accounts that he has access to. It really was just as simple as that to break into your account. So then, you're telling me that not only did you steal the money from my account, but you also had to pilfer through my dad's things to get this information? I don't understand how you can say all of that and still not realize that you've committed theft. Oh, come on. I don't know how you think that you can blame me for any of this. I've already explained to you the position that I was in, and not only that, but I've also told you why it's pointless to try and report any of this. Well, I don't care what you have to say about any of this. The point of the matter is that I don't forgive you, and I want my money back right now. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll get you your money back as soon as I can. So that means that you can probably just write it all off unless you don't mind waiting 100 years for me to get it all back. Hey, John, are you there right now? I kind of really need to talk to you when you have the chance, so please get back to me soon.
Oh, yeah, sure. I guess I am fine to talk right now. Is there something the matter, Sandra? Is everything okay? I have a little bit of time to chat.
Oh, well, if you're really busy doing other things, then I guess that you and I can just talk later. I would hate to take you away from whatever it is that you're doing.
No, there's nothing to worry about at all. I can talk right now if you know what it is that you want to talk to me about. I'm actually just driving around trying to find some places that are renting out office space. And then once that's done, I need to narrow down which of those spaces is going to be the best for me to buy so that I can run my business out of there. But aside from that, I have time to talk, so what's up?
Wow. I'm sorry, I don't mean to deviate at all from the whole reason why I wanted to talk to you in the first place, but I still just can't believe that you're starting your own business. I think it's amazing that you're going to be your own boss like that.
Oh, well, it's really actually not that huge of a deal, you know? I mean, after all, yeah, I'm gonna be my own boss and own my own company, but in effect, that actually means very, very little. I mean, I'm my own boss, but I don't even have any staff who are working under me. But I mean, I guess I did know what I was getting into after all. I knew that this was gonna mean lots of hard work all by myself in trying to achieve what I wanted out of life. It's nice to know that this is all finally coming together. In fact, I probably get carried away way too often with how well I've been feeling ever since starting my own business. I mean, I guess it just feels like I'm finally doing something with my life. But I am sorry that I've been so busy lately.
Oh, you don't have anything to worry about at all there, John. I mean, I'm just happy to hear that you feel that your dreams are finally starting to come true. I mean, I remember how much you complained about not liking your last job. You were really, really upset all of the time, and so I'm just glad that now you're doing something that you can take pride in. And, I mean, of course you're doing so much of this hard work on your own, but I think it's also fair to acknowledge that me and our parents have also been supporting you quite a bit in your journey, right?
Oh, yes, of course. I know that Mom and Dad are always on my case about wanting to know how things are going and how I'm doing and what I've been up to when it comes to the business end of things.
Oh, I really don't think that our parents are that obsessed with what you've been doing. In fact, I don't think that you're doing anything to upset them or make them nervous about anything you're doing at all. I mean, we're all family, you know? I know that I'm at least speaking for myself, but I also think that I'm speaking for our parents a little bit here when I tell you that we are all more than happy to help support you achieve your dreams.
Oh, well, that really does make me feel good. Thank you so much for saying that, Sandra. I guess maybe it's just me who feels like I still haven't done enough to really feel like I've made Mom and Dad proud of me, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe it's just because I'm the eldest child, but I guess I just thought that I would have been able to do more with my life at this point. Do you know what I'm talking about? But I guess I'm doing my best, and that much is what counts.
That is exactly how I feel about all of this as well, John. I don't think that you have anything to be ashamed of at all. And I think that you've been doing really, really well for yourself, for what it's worth.
Well, I really am glad to hear all of this coming from you. After all, I feel like you're just so much more responsible than me in so many ways, to be honest. After all, I've heard that you've been saving up a ton of money so that you can send your son to school. I mean, you probably have to have some huge amount by now, don't you think?
Well, actually, that's kind of something that I wanted to talk to you about, you see. The thing about it is that my savings have actually been reduced down to nothing. I have no more savings.
Wait, what? Well, what do you mean you don't have anything left from your savings? I thought that you were saving up a ton, right? Don't tell me that you spent it all on something. What could you even buy that would cost that much?
Well, that's actually the thing, John. I wasn't the one who spent my money. It was actually Maria. As in, Maria, your wife.
I'm sorry. I guess that I'm feeling just a little bit confused by all of this. What exactly do you mean, that it was Maria who spent all of your money? I don't get it. How could my wife have been able to spend all the money that you had put away in a savings account? Is something like that even possible?
Well, I guess I can just get into the story that I had prepared to tell you when I started texting you in the first place. Of course, I don't really think that you're going to like it all that much, but here it goes. Maria, you and I need to have a little talk about the stunt that you pulled with my money. Now, I understand that you've spent it and there's no getting the money back that you've already used up. But the fact of the matter is that I am not going to let you get away with not returning the money that you stole from me. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Are you serious? You really think that I'm going to be able to return all of that money to you? No way. I'll actually happily pay you back for all that money. $1 a day. How does that sound for you? Is that supposed to be some kind of joke or something? Do you really think that I'm going to settle for anything less than you returning to me all the money that you stole from me? I know that you took a lot from me, so if you're worried about not being able to pay me back all at once, that much I understand. But I am going to need you to pay me back all of the money that you took from me within 5 years. Do you understand? Oh, come on. Now, who is the one being completely unreasonable? Even if I wanted to pay you back the money that you should have been happy to spend treating my parents, 5 years is way too short of an amount of time to be able to pay back all of the money that you lost. I understand that I might have to put you in a little bit of a bind by using up all of this money, but I think that you need to think clearly and still be realistic about all of this. You can't just make selfish demands like that from other people. Selfish demands? Is that supposed to be some kind of a joke or something? Let's not forget that you were the one who stole all of that money from me in the first place. You were the one who broke into my dad's office and even stole the account information so that you could get to that money. No, look, I don't know how many times you're going to make me have to explain this to you, but I already told you that my mom's birthday was coming up and I wanted to get her something really, 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 really special. So why wouldn't I use all the resources available to me to make that happen? Do you really even want me to take that question seriously? Okay then, how about let's start with the fact that those resources were never, ever, 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 ever supposed to be available to you in the first place. You just stole them from me. Don't you get that yet? You really are such a little cheapskate. Do you know that? I mean, really. And, you know, it's exactly because I knew that you were going to act like this that I never even bothered to ask you about borrowing that money in the first place. So you really only have yourself to blame. I can't believe you did this, Maria. $70,000 gone. Do you even realize how much that is? I have been saving for years. That was for my son's college fund, his future. How could you just selfishly rip that away from him? Oh, come on, Sandra. You act like I blew it on something useless. I mean, wasting all of it on your stupid son, now that would be a real waste of money. But it was for my mom and dad. They've always wanted to go on that cruise. You knew that. So, that gives you the right to take my money without asking? Are you out of your mind? How could you even think that that's okay? I mean, really, do you think that you're going to get away with this? You're acting like I stole it to go shopping or something. It was for my parents, Sandra. And because we're all one big happy family now, that makes them practically your parents too. Family. I thought that you'd understand that, but clearly you're too wrapped up in your perfect little world. My perfect world? You mean the one where I work my ass off to save money for my son's education, and then it just magically disappears because you feel like playing Santa for your mom and dad? How noble of you, Maria. Well, I hope that you're at least proud of yourself. Don't be so dramatic. You're making it sound like you can't recover. You'll save more money, Sandra. I mean, you already did it once. Why not just do it again? You always do. Besides, your son is smart, right? I mean, you're always going on about how brilliant he is. So if he really is so smart, he'll get scholarships or something. Meanwhile, my mom and dad aren't getting any younger. This was my chance to give them something before it was too late. Scholarships? You think I'm relying on scholarships? You've always had this way of assuming everything will just fall into place for me. Guess what? It doesn't. This is my son's future we're talking about. I don't get to gamble with that the way you do. Like your son is even going to need all that money. He's already got everything lined up. It's not like he's going to some fancy Ivy League. He'll survive. I am sure that you will figure out a way to put everything together for him so that things end up okay. Who the hell are you to say what my son will or won't need? $70,000, Maria. I wasn't saving that for fun. I was making sure that he wouldn't struggle through his education. I was making sure he'd have choices, and you just took it like it was nothing. You're acting like I took it out of spite. It wasn't nothing. I just thought that you, of all people, would get it. I mean, how often do my mom and dad ask for anything? They've given up so much for me, and for once, I could do something for them. And you couldn't have asked or even mentioned it? You could have said something before you cleaned out my account like a thief in the night. Why, Maria? Why didn't you say anything? Because you would have said no. You never think anyone else's needs matter as much as your own plans. It's always about what you're doing, what you're saving for. What's next for you and your son? What about me? What about what I want to do for my parents? Why do you always have to be so selfish and think of yourself all the time? I mean, really, why are you even so fixated on this money anyways? Don't you realize that if you wasted less time complaining about all of this to me right now and just got back to working, that you would probably be much closer to getting all your money back? You're damn right I'm fixated on it. It's called being responsible, Maria. I was planning for my son's future, and now, thanks to you, that future just got a whole lot more complicated. How am I supposed to explain to my son that his college fund is gone? I didn't steal. I borrowed. You're acting like it's the end of the world. You'll be fine. Your son will be fine. I mean, really, for the last time, you're always been the one with everything figured out. You'll find a way to fix it like you always do. And besides, I told you that I'm happy to help you pay it back $1 at a time, didn't I? So I don't see what the big deal is. You think I'll just find a way? This wasn't some backup savings. This was my son's future. He's starting college in just a few years, and now what? I have to tell him his aunt decided to take it for a vacation? This wasn't your money to give. You didn't ask me. You didn't even hint at it. You just decided on your own that your parents' vacation was more important than my son's education. You think that's okay? I didn't ask because you would have said no. You're always so rigid. Everything in your life has to follow some perfect plan. I knew you'd make this into a bigger deal than it needed to be. So you took it without asking, knowing it was wrong. Wow, Maria, that's really admirable. I wasn't trying to be admirable. I was trying to do something meaningful. You could never understand that because you're too busy obsessing over every dollar. I'm obsessing over it because it's my money, my savings, my son's future. You don't get to tell me what I can or can't care about when you've stolen from me. Stolen? Give it a rest, Sandra. You act like I broke into your house and cleaned out your safe. I transferred the money, that's all. You wouldn't have missed it. You literally said that you had to break into my dad's office just to get the information from my bank account to transfer it in the first place. And an illegal transfer of money is still a crime, thank you very much. And how can you say that I wouldn't have missed it? I notice it now, don't I? I notice it because you took everything I was counting on. What makes you think you can just walk away from this without consequences? What consequences? You want to sue me? Take me to court? Good luck explaining to everyone how your in-laws are awful people because their daughter wanted to give them the trip of a lifetime. Besides, I already explained to you how you just simply can't sue someone who is a member of your family. No judge is ever going to take a case like that seriously, and it's going to get thrown out before it even gets its day in court. Oh, well, that's just the thing, Maria. I looked into that law that you were talking about, and I couldn't find anything at all that said anything about not being able to sue within a family. In fact, I even hired a lawyer just to ask that question, and he nearly laughed me out of the room before I explained why I need to know. But anyway, now that I know exactly how the law works, you should know that I am going to be suing you. No, that's impossible. You shouldn't be able to do that. Are you really telling me that you looked into the law and you couldn't find anything telling you that you couldn't sue me? And then on top of that, you had to go out and find a lawyer who also said that wasn't the case? Please tell me that you're not being serious. Oh, I am serious. I am well within my rights to sue you for your behavior and am going to see to it that you get punished to the fullest extent of the law. But what about your brother? How are you going to explain to him that that's what you're doing to me? Oh, don't worry. I've already told him, and he told me this was the last straw between the two of you. He's going to file for divorce from you. Sandra, please, you can't be serious. You're really going to sue me? Come on, that's not necessary. We're family. Let's not do this. Oh, now we're family? Well, that didn't seem to matter when you decided to take $70,000 from me. You knew exactly what you were doing, Maria. This is the consequence. I know I messed up, okay? I know I took the money, but suing me, do you know what that's going to do? It'll ruin everything for both of us. There has to be another way. Another way? You mean letting you get away with it? No. I've been patient. I've been calm. I gave you a chance to make this right, but you didn't even try. You laughed in my face, Maria. You thought I wouldn't do anything. I didn't think you'd go this far, Sandra. I was wrong. I see that now, but this is too much. Suing me won't fix anything. It'll just make things worse for everyone. Worse for you. It won't make things worse for me, Maria. You're the one who stole from me, and you're the one who has to face the consequences. You were counting on me backing down. I'm not. I warned you. I don't have the money to pay you back. You know that. What's the point of suing me if I don't even have it? You're just going to drag this out in court, and for what? So we can both spend even more money on lawyers? It'll drain us both, Sandra. Please, I'm begging you. The point, Maria, is that you need to understand what you've done. You took my son's future, and now you're facing the repercussions. You don't have the money. That's not my problem. You should have thought of that before you decided to help yourself to my savings. I didn't mean for it to get this far. I swear I didn't. I thought you'd just let it go eventually. I thought we could work it out like we always do. I never imagined you'd actually go through with suing me. You can't do this, please. And why shouldn't I? Give me one good reason why I shouldn't hold you accountable for what you've done. Because we're family, Sandra. We've known each other for years. This is going to tear us apart. You're going to ruin everything between us, between our families. Do you really want that? You really just seem to think of family as something that you can use whenever it's convenient for you. Honestly, it's family when it's okay to steal from me, and it's family when I shouldn't be stealing from you. Well, how about you tell me just how you have ever treated me like a member of your family even once, huh? Sandra, please, I'll do anything. I'll figure out a way to pay you back, I swear. Just don't take me to court. It'll destroy my reputation. I'll lose everything. I'll never recover from this. You don't want to ruin my life, do you? Ruin your life? What about my life? What about my son's life? You didn't care when you ruined his future, did you? Now you expect me to feel sorry for you because you're scared of what a lawsuit will do? No, Maria, I don't feel sorry for you. I know I was wrong. I do. I'll make it up to you. I'll work harder. I'll sell whatever I can. I'll pay you back little by little. Just please don't sue me. Let's talk this out, okay? We can find another solution. It's too late for that. I gave you the chance to make it right, and you threw it back in my face. You didn't care until you realized I was serious. Well, now you're going to have to face the music. Sandra, I'm begging you. I just can't go through a lawsuit. I just can't. It'll destroy me. I don't have the money for lawyers. You'll bankrupt me. Please don't do this. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't sue. I mean, isn't it enough that you convinced my husband to divorce me? But on top of that, you need to take me to court? My parents have already left on their cruise. Are you really going to make me wait, possibly in jail, until they come back to bail me out? Honestly, I would consider the fact that I even let them go on that cruise without telling them how it was that you made that money going above and beyond anything that I should do for you. But maybe having a little time sitting in debtor's jail will give you enough space to think about the consequences of your actions. Remember, nobody is doing this to you. You did this to yourself through your horrible, selfish actions. I'll see you in court. After that, I followed through on my promise, and I took my sister-in-law to court for her theft. I really have no idea why she thought that her lie about not being able to sue family would ever have been able to fool me for longer than that time it did. I literally just Googled if that was true while she was explaining all of that to me, and I couldn't find a single source backing up anything that she was saying to me at all. I mean, just a really dumb move on her part. As for my brother, he did actually end up reaching out to his soon-to-be ex-in-laws as they were already enjoying their cruise. Apparently, he explained to them what the situation was and that Maria would be sitting in a jail waiting for them by the time they came back. Honestly, for their sakes, I do hope that they finished the whole cruise and didn't come home early. Maria was left debt-ridden, and the court actually forced her to find a job in the meantime to start to pay down her massive debt. I never even thought twice about what I did to her, however. and now my son is going to be able to go to college just like I had always hoped. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.